Your name's trending.
Oh man, I seen that. You know, I've been, you know, like I said, I really don't mess with phones, but I confiscated a phone from one of my girls. You know what I mean? I told her, hey, I need that, man. You know, I need to see what's going on right here. You know, and I got a message from the guy named Mike. I think Mike's old, is it? That guy, you know. And I got back at him. You know what I mean? I let him know her feelings. You know what I mean? It's just. And then another guy, you know, I heard he called me a bum. You know what I mean? And I was like, whoa, you know. I just feel that if you're gonna talk about somebody, know something about them. I just feel that if you're gonna talk about somebody, know something about them.
And in my hood, you couldn't be from my neighborhood unless you had family members. Maybe your brother, your sister, your dad, or your mom. If you didn't have nobody, no kind of family members in the hood, you couldn't get in. And that lasted till about 89. After that, went a little bit different way, somebody created an action, you know, and what he did was we got at him and we let him know he wanted to get in the hood so bad, but he couldn't get in because he didn't have no family members. So one of the guys threw out there, okay, well, bring us 2 bodies and you can get in. Well, he didn't bring 2, he brought 5 in one weekend, you know. So we let him in, you know, so he broke that tradition, you know, and that's my...
I'm trying to be cool, man, but you guys know I like to clown, right? How is homeboy skinny and fat at the same time? Whoo-wee! My boy looks like he's about to slump over. He's tired.
You know, do your homework on them. Find out who they are before you speak on them. You know what I mean? I don't talk about nobody if I don't know them. You know what I mean? That's the only thing, you know? Everybody's free to say what they want. You know what I mean? But calling a person out of their name, you know, that's like, and you don't even know them, you know, that got me kind of heated, but I didn't really let it get to me, you know?
There was a dude on the channel talking bad about me. Now, his channel, he's a major player in the channel and having podcasts. He's a major player. And I heard he was talking shit about me. But I took Mark's advice and I just sat back and I said, you know what, fuck it, let him talk. I got on the channel and when I seen him talking about me, he was making me look that little. He was calling me a liar and it really fucking got me mad. I was like, what the fuck this fool think he is, man, talking about me like that? This cat don't even know me. I've never even seen this motherfucker, you know? Bottom line, he's not even on the line no more, you know? And I don't mean that disrespectful, but hey, homie, you don't even walk the county anymore. You're over here talking about me. You need to get your priorities straight. But you know, I sat back and I kicked it because I took Mark's advice and that was the main advice he gave me. I took it. You know, this man went and searched for me. Why? Because other people that I've met in the past got at him on his channel and told him, who the fuck you think you're talking about, man? Do you know this individual? I think you better shut your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Because you're going to get yourself in trouble, bro. Because you don't even know who you're talking about. They didn't say, oh, he's somebody. No, they didn't say that. They said, you're saying things about this man that you know nothing about. You're fucking just talking shit, trying to get fucking what you call, there's some word for it, but they're trying to get, you know, people to watch, more or less, like, you know, their shit, their game, whatever they want to run. He's belittling me, trying to make a mockery of me. He's using Mark's video to do some bad, you know, to get some feedback on it. He's not doing his own shit, remember that. He's using Mark's video to talk about me, to make me look worse, so he can have a laugh and have a good time and get some, you know, get more subscribers. Little did he know, fools were gonna get at him. Not one fool, but many fools got at him and told him to shut his mouth. You know what he did? He went and he found somebody that knew me. You know, and he's over there in fucking like 3 states away. He found somebody that knew me. Homie came and told me, hey, dog, there's a fool that he wants to talk to you. For what, bro? Oh, he got some channel. I don't care about that. I'm on one channel only, so I ain't got time to talk to him. He said, no, but this dude, he said his name, and I was like, what? Ooh, this where's he at, dog? Did he come down to LA? Oh, no, hell no, dog. He's not coming. He said he wants to talk to you on the phone. Oh, from a distance, huh? That was a good thing he did, because this fucking dude, man, I was gonna hurt him, really hurt him bad for what he said, you know, how he made me feel inside, you know, because he talked about me, knew nothing about me. He just spoke to me. He told lies. Well, he gets at me, and with not by himself, though. He gets at me with his partner, because they have major podcasts, big players in the game. I'm not gonna say their name because they know who they are. You know, you seen them, they came, you know, they put me on their channel with them when they came down here and gave me some money, you know. I didn't ask them for shit. he felt guilty because he ran his mouth without doing his fucking homework. That's what it was. He didn't go and find out, hey, who am I going to talk about? You know, I'm going to talk about this guy, but, you know, I'm going to see what he's about first. He didn't do all that shit. He just ran this, and then later when he got approached by all his people that are his subscribers and people on his channel, he's like, oh fuck, because now he's in trouble. Now he's losing subscribers because he's talking about somebody that he doesn't know, and these people know who I am because of the fact that I did several videos. So I opened my life to people, you know, and there's other guys that have been on the channel, the same one I've been on, and they say, oh yeah, I know Johnny, you know what I mean, and they verify the truth because I come up here and speak the truth. Now this guy didn't come. He sent another one of my homies over here, and he made one of these things that you get money on. I know the name of it, but it's not in my head right now. But he made a thing where you can send money, you know, to them and help them out.
GoFundMe?
Yeah, what is it, Art?
GoFundMe?
A GoFundMe page. That's what he made, you know. And all of a sudden, you know, he got the money. He sent my homie came with the money. He go, hey, can we take a picture? You know, hey, they want to talk to you. So yeah, I went along with it, took the picture, because I'm not the type of person that, hey, the dude made a mistake. Everybody's entitled to a mistake. It's just learn from your mistake. Remember, when you talk about somebody, make sure you know that person. Make sure you talk about them the right way, because you don't know who this individual is. You don't know what he's about. You don't know his past. You know, you're just speaking about him because you want, you know, make some money off him. Now, in the long run, another dude got on the air and he stated, hey, man, fuck that dude, man. Don't help that guy out. You know what I mean? Help somebody else out. You know what I mean? Why he said that, I don't know. Never met the individual. He's from Texas or something. He also has a channel as well. And his channel's pretty big. Well, he was up there saying, you know, oh, fuck this dude, whoa, whoa, whoa. Same thing happened to him. Somebody got him on his channel. All of a sudden, he got on the air, and he's apologizing to me in front of everybody, you know what I mean? And I appreciated it, but at the same token, he didn't do his fucking homework. The point I'm making is, if you're gonna talk about somebody, whether you talk about them personally, or you talk about their channel, or what they're doing on their channel, come look and see what they're doing on their channel, see the truth before you put it out your mouth, because you're speaking about marketing, saying all these things, but yet you haven't even sat here one day and seen what's really going on. You're only going by what you're perceiving, your perception. It's only what you're assuming because you're not speaking the truth. I'm here, I'm in Skid Row. I know, so I'll get up and I'll speak the truth. You know what I mean? And it's funny that it all runs hand in hand because I remember the one thing he told me in the beginning: do not fire back when these fucking people talk shit about you. Do not fire back. And I didn't do it, and it worked. You know what I mean?